everyone, well guess where I am today? I'm on the Mall in London and we are waiting for the Jubilee procession, for the trooping of the colour. It's 4 days of Jubilee celebrations, the Platinum Jubilee, so it's really, really historic. So I'm so thrilled to be here, and over the next few days I'm going to go and try and capture a bit of this momentous event for you and share it with you. So now, come on, where are they all? Well, there's St Paul's over there. It's Friday the 3rd of June, the second day of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. And this morning there's going to be a special service in St Paul's Cathedral to celebrate the 70 years that the Queen has been on the throne. And I've come into central London today to meet up with some friends for a Jubilee lark. And what a beautiful morning it is. What an absolutely stunning morning. Oh my gosh, Fran, you've got a juice hop.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Just give it a little wash.
That is lovely. Well spotted. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the condition of that. Just before the tide came in as well. Oh, well done, Fran. That's amazing. Congratulations, your Jubilee find.
Lovely. Have a little song.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good condition.
Well, a Jubilee lark would not be complete without a pipe. Is there going to be a bowl on this? Do you know, I think there could be. Now I'll tell you what, that is lovely, and that dates to the 17th century. Now I'd say early 17th century. Look at that small bowl. In fact, I've got to say that's one of the longest ones I've found from that era. That is a great find. I'm delighted with that. Here we are in 2022, and that could date to something like 1622. That's just mind-blowing, really, isn't it? What do you have there in your hand, Fran?
3 lovely pipe bowls.
Look at that. Ooh,
Almost
nice
all
little
together.
selection.
Lovely, aren't
Yeah,
they?
lovely. That's a nice early bowl, isn't it?
It is nice and early.
Very nice. Fran's done it again. She's found something really cool. Oh, it's a boar's tusk. Oh my gosh, I love these.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, these are great. Look at that. They used to be part of all sorts of royal feasts. King Henry VIII used to love hunting wild boar in Hyde Park and Green Park, I think, as well. And then he used to have it served up to him at Christmas with lots of trumpets and pomp and ceremony, and it showed his prowess as a king. That's brilliant. They're quite hard to preserve, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, I found one before and it sort of disintegrated in one heap, so nice to have a replacement.
That is amazing.
Lovely.
Woo! Nearly got caught out by the tide there. Look. See what Fran's found. Oh my gosh, look at that pin! That is the biggest pin ever.
You just need to wipe the top off a little bit because it's literally come from the grit.
Look at that for a pin.
It's literally sticking out the mouth.
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good start.
Yes.
Good start. Beautiful. Just wipe the top. Lovely. Look at that.
So whilst Fran is finding boar's tusks and Jew's harps and impressive pins, I'm finding pipes. But down here I can see a little bit of pipe stem. Look, it's just here. But I can also see that it does have some lettering on there, so that always makes it particularly exciting because it means we may have a maker on there. And indeed we do. I wonder if we have enough letters to find out who he or she was and where they were making pipes. Now, that looks like Phillips or something, I think. Possibly G. Philip? One for the magnifying lamp. And I can't see what's on that side. But we've definitely got something there to look up anyway. So I'm just having a little scrape around this area here, and I just turned up this little round thing here. Now I've no idea what it is. If it's anything, I hope it is. Can't see anything on that side. There's definitely something there though, isn't there? Now, what though? I'm not sure. In any case, that could be something. I'm going to be optimistic and I'm going to really look forward to looking at that under my magnifying lamp. there's actually some letters on the other side. I just wet it a little bit and I can see 3 letters there. And so, yeah, look, A-R-G. This could be a little token, well, it'd be amazing if it was a trader's token, because that's exactly what I said to Fran I was hoping to find. But it's definitely some kind of token anyway. I've just come over to show Fran my token, suspected token, and she has pulled out a piece of chainmail. Look at that. You're on a roll today, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, that is a beautiful piece of chainmail.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Actually, it's quite a regal theme you've got going here, to be honest, isn't it? You've got the boar's tusk for the grand dinner, and now you've got the chainmail for the knights.
I have.
For the armour. That's
Lovely.
Beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it?
That's a really nice piece as well.
It's well preserved.
Wonderful. Woohoo! Right, so we're having a great Jubilee lark, and I've just bumped into Kasia.
Hello.
Hi Kasia, and Kasia's been having a pretty good lark today as well. Would you like to show us what you found, Kasia?
Oh, I couldn't believe my luck today when I pulled it with my truck. It was like, oh, what's this dirty thing? Maybe, and I cleaned it a little bit, and it seems, I think it's a buckle, right?
That does look like a buckle. That looks like a lovely buckle.
And I waited to
Yeah.
calm my nerves.
Gosh, look at
and
that.
wash it off later.
Yeah, you want to be really careful washing that up. That is a beautiful buckle. Yeah, now there's some good buckle ID charts. We'll have to.
But it's like
We'll
it's
have to
the
look.
size of it.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It looks like a huge like shoe buckle, something, doesn't it? But it would have to be a massive shoe. I don't know. I'm not too good on buckles, but that is beautiful. Amazing.
So I think the second best is pipe. So it's complete and it's slightly decorated. It's a deer, maybe.
Yeah,
A deer?
that's lovely. That's so nice. That's a really lovely pipe. Yeah, you can just about see the deer or the fox or whatever it is on there. Yes, it is a deer, isn't it? That's beautiful, and it's got a nice maker on the heel there. Lovely. And you've got some beautiful pottery as well.
What else? I think third best, maybe this. Not sure. Could be a brooch or.
It could be something, couldn't it? You'd have to pop it in the electrolysis,
Anchor.
clean it off.
And also I like the fact that I'm the
Yeah.
last person who put the
Yes, that is
And
amazing.
then-
That's a beautiful
cork in. That will be the next. To pull it
onion
out.
bottle type neck, isn't it? That is lovely.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, crikey, you found all the... Oh, and you've got a bit of a wig curler.
Oh wow! Forgot about it.
Oh yeah, that's great. Wow, you've done so well.
Well, thank you for your time to overlooking at my finds.
I'm delighted. I'm always thrilled to see what people have found on the foreshore. When did you start mudlarking, Kasia?
October 2020.
Yeah?
So it's been quite a journey and learning and adventure, and I'm hooked, addicted, and I literally have an hour to go to work, but I hope I make it.
Right.
So,
But luckily the tide
yeah.
was good timing so that you're able to come
and
along.
the weather,
So
also.
what is your Instagram site called?
Oh, I'm Kasia Mudlark.
Kasia Mudlark. Okay.
Simple as that.
So go and have a look and see what else Kasia Mudlark has found. And just take a look at these beautiful objects washed out by the tide. Thanks so much, Kasia, for sharing.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Well, the tide's making its way in now, and we've had a really good couple of days larking on this Platinum Jubilee weekend. Fran, what do you think your favourite find is from these past 2 days?
My favourite find is the chainmail I found today. It's lovely, long teeth. That's my favourite.
Excellent. And you even found that Jew's harp as well, which is such a fantastic find. I've never found one of those, and you found 2, haven't you?
I found 2 in 6 weeks, and the same with the chainmail. So that's really interesting.
Well, guess what? Today I've met Caroline Nunneley for the first time. Such a pleasure to meet you, Caroline.
And you too, Nicola.
I often see your finds with great interest. You found some amazing
As
things.
I do yours. I've had a lovely morning, and I have a couple of very lovely finds.
What have you got?
So this is a James I farthing, which is in actually very astounding condition.
That's absolutely beautiful.
It was just sitting between 2 stones,
waiting for you.
waiting for me.
When
I
does
was a
that
bit-
date to?
So that's from 1614 onwards, and this is when coins were minted privately, and so there are series, but it says James I, which is an absolute joy.
James the First.
James I, and I have a very beautiful sea urchin, a mammoth one.
Now he's a beauty.
He is an absolute beauty. I don't know anything about fossils at all, so I will research him. But he's absolutely gorgeous.
That's
and
lovely.
in flint.
Yeah,
I couldn't
excellent.
give you an age on that, but a lot of
Very, very
mudlarkers
old.
would know. Very, very old. The oldest thing I have found in a very long time. And also an absolute joy, a pipkin handle from a late medieval cooking pot. These are the handles. It's burnt underneath from where it's got too close to the fire.
Yeah.
This would have been a little 3-footed cooking pot, but this is mammoth. This is the biggest one
That's beautiful,
I
isn't
have
it?
ever found, and I love that it's burned.
Now it had the hole there, didn't it, to put a little stick
Yeah,
in there
some
so that
people-
you didn't have to get your hands hot?
That's what people say, but although it's a very tiny hole,
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
not
That's
sure.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
And actually, yeah, just the most splendid pipkin handle that I have.
That's absolutely lovely, and I love the fact that it's scorched by the
It's
fire.
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's remained burnt there for hundreds and hundreds of years.
It's nice. And
Thank
thinking about your
you.
coin, actually, I think it was James I that was really anti-tobacco, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I found
Absolutely.
today a pipe that probably dates back to when he was on the throne. So it's interesting that he is the one. Yes, he wrote a counterblast to tobacco.
There we are. I have
think.
a James I Piper's World today.
Perfect. So that really goes
But
with
only
it.
a little tiny one.
Yeah. So you're on a sort of James I
I
theme
am.
today.
And prehistoric as well.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
It's a
Thanks for
sweet
showing the
little
finds. Oh,
find.
that's beautiful. That's a tiny
It is
one,
a
isn't it?
sweet one, isn't it? I've yet to find the tiniest ever, a fairy pipe from about 1580, but one day I hope to.
Thank you very much
It's
for
my pleasure to
sharing your
show
finds. Now,
you.
Caroline, where can people find you on Instagram?
They can find me at Caroline Nunneley Mudlark.
Excellent. Now, I can assure you that Caroline has the most wonderful finds, and so I'll put the name of her Instagram account up here
Thank
on
you,
the screen.
Nicola. I've been very lucky.
Well, apparently the boats are going to be all sounding their horns at about midday, so we're going to hang around for that. We've got about, I don't know, what, 10 minutes left until
Yeah.
midday. Well, that was all the boats honking their horns at midday on Saturday the 4th of June, and we even got some goose honks too. If it's red, it's filming there.
Okay, and is that red there? No.
Yeah, it's red there, so that's filming.
Oh, it's red there. Okay.
Yeah, so
Super.
we could just maybe...
And then you'll just edit it.
Yes, I will edit it.
Nice view of your bottom there, Nicola.
That's right. So, okay, ready? So this is what you call a mudlarking in style, this Jubilee weekend. Here with Sean and Fran, we have cupcakes, we have sparkling wine, sparkling water, we have Jubilee finds that I'm going to show you in a minute, and we've just had a great time, haven't we?
We have, yeah, it's been lovely.
We do this every time, really. I've just never really showed you behind the scenes before. So, cheers! So there's been a fantastic collection of mudlarks on the foreshore today. Now Sean, you've found some really lovely things in the past. What's one of your favourite objects that you found?
It's possibly my St Anthony's Pilgrim badge, the patron saint of helping you find lost things, which is quite apt.
St Anthony's Pilgrim badge?
That's correct. Yeah.
Gosh. Patron saint of finding lost things. Well, that is a perfect pilgrim badge for a mudlark.
Indeed.
Is there a photograph of it on your Instagram?
There is on my Instagram with all the other lovely things that I've found.
And what's your Instagram account?
It's Sean Clarke Mudlark.
Sean Clarke Mudlark. I'll put that up on the screen. I found a tiny part of a pilgrim's badge, but never an actual whole one. Thanks very much, Sean. I'm surrounded by a little audience of pigeons and geese who are dying to know what these finds are sitting on the foreshore in front of St Paul's Cathedral. Well, what they are in fact are some of my regal finds from over the years. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to get them out and show you. So I'm going to start with the oldest first. And this is a clay pipe bowl. It was actually gifted to me by somebody. It's a clay pipe bowl which celebrates the 50th Jubilee, so the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria in 1887. And you can just about see her there. And inside there is actually some tobacco. So tobacco that somebody could have smoked on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria. So that's quite mind-blowing, isn't it? I also have here some clay pipe stems. Now this is from a Diamond Jubilee, and so I'm guessing that's probably the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Victoria. So that would be the 60th anniversary. Here we have, very aptly on this side, Queen's, and on the other side also Jubilee. So it could well also be related to Queen Victoria. Now we're going to move on to the coronation of Alexandra and Edward the 7th, and their coronation was on June the 26th in 1902. Here we've got George V and Queen Mary, his consort, not his concert, although I'm sure she probably went to some concerts with him. And lastly, we've got here George VI and Queen Elizabeth. And that is probably also celebrating their Jubilee, or their coronation. And these two medallions here are a little bit battered, I think they're pewter. They also celebrate the coronation of George VI and Queen Elizabeth. A little bit battered, a little bit worse for wear. And here we've got this lovely little child's cup, or a doll's teacup, with Princess Elizabeth and Princess Margaret. I don't think that Elizabeth would have been queen by then. So here we've got a lovely little selection of royal finds. And you can really see why the MP John Burns described the River Thames as liquid history when you see all these fascinating historical events represented by finds from the River Thames. And now I've got some Egyptian geese who have come along to have a look at the Jubilee finds. I'm so sorry, but I don't actually have anything for you. Look at these lovely finds, look. Look, you're stepping on Queen Victoria's pipe bowl. Excuse me. I'm sure that you're going to get lots of food later on. Look, have a look at these though. You can't eat pipe stems, can you? No, you can't eat pipe stems. No, sorry. No. Oh, and the pigeons are coming too. A veritable crowd of little feathered friends. Yes, guys, look. You can't eat them, I'm afraid. There's nothing here for you to eat.
Video.